Hi guys, Abs here and welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to be making notes of our brand new software which we've developed, which is called Rival Keywords. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly what Rival Keywords can do for you and how it's different to anything on the market today. We're also going to be giving you the opportunity to claim an enterprise license for yourself totally free of charge. And in this video, I'm going to be making notes of exactly how you can be in a position to claim an enterprise license of Rival Keywords for free. So just before I show you exactly what Rival Keywords does, let me make notes that we go live with this on Friday the 22nd of June, which is this week. Okay, so we actually go live with this, guys, and I'm going to be emailing you about this, so keep an eye on your emails. So what is Rival Keywords, guys? So the very first thing you might be able to take away from the actual name is that this is actually a keyword research software. So we've actually developed 4 keyword research software tools in the past, guys, and this makes it our 5th keyword research tool. And every single keyword research tool that we've developed has been totally different and unique to any other keyword research tools that we've developed in the past, and this is no different. So when I say it's no different, guys, I mean it's totally unique to anything that we've developed before. So what Rival Keywords allows you to do is it actually allows you to uncover keywords that your competitors are ranking for inside of Google, and then you being in a position to go ahead and rank for those keywords yourself, and being in a position to know those kind of keywords that are actually sending valuable traffic to your competitors, and then you being in a position to do and actually rank for them yourself as well. So I'm going to actually take you away to Google, and I'm going to be showing you exactly how Rival Keywords works and does what it actually does before I actually take you over to the actual software. Okay, so coming over to Google, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do a search down here for something like dog training. Now you can do this for any keyword you so desire, any language, any niche, any keyword, guys. Okay, and it actually works with the top 10 ranking sites inside of Google, and it gets keywords from those top 10 ranking sites. So if you're typing your keyword inside of Google, guys, the chances are that the top 10 ranking pages inside of Google are your actual competitors, and Rival Keywords works with those competitors to get you keywords that they actually rank for. Okay, so let's go ahead and see exactly how this works. So over to Google, type in your main keyword, so for example dog training, and what we're going to do now is we're going to actually click on each listing, each one of these top 10 ranking sites, and we're going to try and get Google to show us keywords that these lot are ranking for. So just one thing that I should point out, guys, before we go ahead and uncover these keywords, is that this doesn't work for every single website. So sometimes Google might not tell us what this website is ranking for or what this website is ranking for, but it might tell us what these 2 websites are ranking for and what these other ones are ranking for as well. The second thing that I want to point out as well, guys, is that you might actually get better results when working from a mobile device. Okay, so our software that we've developed, guys, does absolutely everything to get the best results for you, and it's totally automated as well, so it's really cool. So anyway, let's get started and let's get going and showing you exactly what we do. So I'm going to go ahead and click the very first listing inside of Google. I'm going to wait until the page loads, and then I'm going to click the back button. When I click the back button, as you can see down here, guys, Google is telling us that people also searched for these keywords when near this website here, guys. So we've got things like dog training YouTube, dog training London prices. So I'm actually in the UK, guys. In fact, what I should do is actually go ahead and write the right one. Okay, so I'm in the UK, so some of the results might show you UK-based results or Peterborough-related results or results near my city, guys. Okay, so we've got dog training classes Birmingham, dog training groups, dog training equipment UK. Okay, if I go over to the next listing as well, guys, wait until it loads, go back over to Google again. So now we've got things like dog training Yaxley, we've got puppy training classes Market Deeping. So just in case you wasn't aware, guys, Market Deeping, Yaxley, Wisbech, Cambridgeshire, they're all cities and towns near Peterborough, near where I live. Okay, let's go over to Whittlesey Dog Training Society, Peterborough, and then if I go ahead and click the back button now, as we can see down here, we're getting other keywords from this as well. So we're going to go ahead and do this for every single website that ranks inside of Google, guys, and you're going to be able to get these keywords from these websites by finding out what Google is telling us that these websites are ranking for. Okay, all we have to do is go over to each website, wait until the page loads, and then come back over to Google to find out what these keywords are. Okay, so we've got dog walking Peterborough, dog grooming course Peterborough, we've got dog home boarding Stamford, dog training classes Stamford, and whatnot, you guys. So this is really cool, guys, because what this allows us to do now is, instead of going ahead and doing keyword research based on our main keyword, finding out suggestions and finding out related terms or whatnot, what we can actually do now is actually directly go over to Google, query our main search term, go over to the actual sites, and then force Google to reveal even more keywords that these websites are actually being found for and they're ranking for inside of Google, and that are sending these websites traffic, guys. And then we're going to be in a position to go ahead and, you know what, target these keywords as well, which is really cool. Okay, so our rival keyword software, guys, does all of this for you, but it actually does so much more as well. Let me show you something else as well. Okay, so when we go over to dog breeds, for example, okay, what you'll notice, or when you do this with any keyword, guys, what you'll notice is that Google actually makes certain terms inside of the search engine bold, and these terms I class as LSI terms, which are very related to our main keyword that we're going to enter down here. So for example, when typing in dog breeds, what we can see straight away is Google has put down French Bulldog, it's put down German Shepherd, it's put down I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but Pomeranian. It's put down Siberian Husky. As you can see, it's got all sorts of keywords that it's putting down and making bold, guys. Now, these key terms, or these words that it's putting down in bold, we class as LSI terms, guys. And the software will actually go ahead and get these LSI terms for you as well. So not only does it go ahead and get a list of keywords that your competitors are ranking for, but it also goes ahead and gets a list of LSI terms that Google is making bold inside of the search engine, so that you're in a position to sprinkle these LSI terms over when finding these keywords that your competitors are ranking for as well. Okay, but Rival Keywords doesn't do only that, guys. It does much more as well. So it will actually come over. So let's just say, for example, we're doing a search now for dog breeds. So Rival Keywords will come over, it'll do a search for dog breeds, it'll go over to each one of these sites, it'll wait until they load, it'll come back over to Google. As you can see, this one hasn't actually suggested any keywords for us, guys. So sometimes Google doesn't give us any keywords, and sometimes it does give us keywords. When it does give us keywords, we scrape them. When it doesn't give us keywords, there's nothing that we can do. So this one hasn't given us any keywords as well. It's from exactly the same site, that I must point out as well, guys. When we go over to Wikipedia, and click back, as you can see, we're getting some search results now. Okay, so it'd be able to get them from these, but it wouldn't be able to get them from these, and it's totally automated as well, guys. Okay, so the software will go ahead and get all of these keywords for you. It will also get all of the LSI terms for you, and it saves them to different areas, so you know exactly what terms are what, guys. But then the software also has features that allow you to get the related searches from Google as well, and then go ahead and do a search for each one of these related terms, and go ahead and visit each one of these top 10 ranking sites, and then forcing Google to give you those keywords from these sites that are ranking inside of Google. Okay, and the software actually does so much more as well, guys. I think in order for me to explain exactly how cool the software is and you know, how it does what it does, or the kind of features that it's able to do, because once you get automated actions, you're actually able to really go out there and, you know, drill down and get some really cool keywords. So let me show you the software in action, and then we can actually go ahead and show you exactly what's happening as well. Okay, so this is Rival Keywords, guys. Okay, it allows you to work with any Google location of your choice. It's really cool and really straightforward as well to work with, guys. Okay, it allows you to work with proxies. You can add proxies, one per line. It works with reverse proxies as well, guys. If you don't know what that is, then don't worry. It just means that we've got support for regular proxies and for reverse proxies as well. Okay, it allows you to work with ToCapture. So if you want to work with ToCapture, you can do. If you don't, you don't have to. If you want to work with just your own IP, then I can assure you guys that I've managed to scrape tens of thousands of results just by using the one IP, which is my own proxy, which is my own IP, guys. Okay, so let me just show you exactly how cool and awesome this is. So what we'll do is we'll type in, we'll actually save to a different location. Let me just type a new location down here. I'll just call this N. Okay. So we're going to save here, and I'm going to type in the keyword Bitcoin. Very simple. Okay, and I'm going to go to google.co.uk. I'm going to leave everything on it, everything as standard, guys. But what I'm going to do here is check this one here, rival keywords. Okay, we've actually got 4 checkboxes down here. Rival keywords, related boost, site supreme, and turbo. They're very cool, guys. They're very different to each one, and I'm going to show you each one in action. So I'm going to click on start. And what the software is going to do is going to go over to Google, it's going to perform our search, visit the sites, and then save over the details. So as you can see down here, guys, we've got 25 results. If I open this up, we can see all the 25 results down here. So we've got Bitcoin buy, Bitcoin stock, Bitcoin mining, how Bitcoin works, 1 BTC to US dollar, Bitcoin individual, how to get Bitcoins, and so forth and so forth. But what I'm going to do now, guys, is change this over from saving as a text file to save as a CSV file, and I'm going to perform exactly the same result again. So this has gone over to Google again. It's going to visit all of the sites that are ranking inside of Google, but this time it's going to save everything over to a CSV file. When we save to a CSV file, guys, what you might notice as well is we've got this LSI terms file here as well, but this LSI terms file is empty and it only has Bitcoin in there. And the reason it only has Bitcoin in there, guys, is I'll actually show you. We'll actually go over here now and we'll type in Bitcoin inside of Google, and what you'll notice is that the terms that Google makes bold is only Bitcoin. Okay, so because it's only making Bitcoin bold, we're not able to get any other related terms from Google. Okay, but if we turn this over to something like dog breeds, which we'll do in a moment, I'll show you exactly what terms we can get from them. But what we'll do now is we'll open up this CSV file here, guys. Now, when we open up the CSV file, which is brilliant, what we can do now is we can actually see the website that's ranking inside of Google. We can also get related terms as well, guys. So the software actually goes ahead and performs a search inside of Google. It gets all the keywords from the top 10 ranking sites, and it also brings back the related terms for you as well, guys. But when it does bring back the related terms, as you can see, it clearly tells you that these terms here, let me just maximize this, these terms here are from the related terms. And all these terms here, for example, are from this website. All these terms here are from this website, and so forth. So, for example, we've got the Guardian.com, technology, whatever, probably long technology Bitcoin. Okay, and as you can see from this, we've got things like Ripple Guardian, Guardian blockchain. So it makes sense that, you know what, the Guardian is ranking for its own name with Ripple or blockchain after it. Maybe people are searching on there to find out even more about that. Okay, but what the software also does for you as well, guys, it also tells you titles that these websites are using. Okay, so as you can see, when we go over these here, we can actually see the titles that these websites are using to rank inside of Google. We can also see the meta descriptions that these websites are using on their websites to rank inside of Google as well, guys, which is really, really cool, because then it puts you in a position to know what keywords sites are ranking for. So, for example, we've got coindesk.com/price. So this was a page about Bitcoin prices that were that was ranking inside of Google, and from this we were able to get keywords such as Ethereum price, 1 BTC to INR, which I believe is the Indian rupee, and 1 BTC to euro. And that makes total sense, guys. A website about Bitcoin prices is ranking for price related keywords, guys. Okay, and then we're in a position to see what kind of titles they're using and what kind of meta descriptions they're using as well. And if we so wish, guys, we can go ahead to the actual URL and do even further analysis to find out exactly how they are totally optimizing to rank inside of Google, which is really, really cool, guys. Okay, but this is only the very first stage of rival keywords and how cool it can be. What you might have noticed down here as well, guys, is the number of occurrences. So, for example, we might have... You know what, before I mention occurrences and how many times keywords are noted inside of Google, I'll actually show you the software in action, and then we can have a look at this in a moment. In fact, what we'll do, guys, we'll do something about dog breeds. Okay, now we know what, we'll keep with Bitcoin. We'll keep with Bitcoin, guys, and we'll do related boost. Okay, what I should notice as well, guys, is that the software works with 10 threads, so it's multi-threaded and it's super duper fast. But in order to work with threads, it's going to be important that you have proxies, because the software is only going to make one query per IP at any one time, and it does this so that it saves you, and it saves your IP or your proxies from being blocked or from being prompted with captchas, guys. Okay. And you also have a delay, a minimum delay and a maximum delay. And you can also set the software to remove duplicates and to remove duplicate combos as well. What I personally do is I remove duplicate combos. I'm going to be explaining this to you in a moment, but I keep duplicates. And the reason I keep duplicates, guys, is so that we can make use of how many times these keywords were found inside of Google, which I'm going to show you in a moment, guys, and it'll make full sense to you. So I'm going to click on start to start off with, guys, and I'm going to let this go ahead and perform its search inside of Google. You can see the progress down here. So progress 1 of 8, 2 of 8, and you can see how many keywords we're scraping from Google as well, guys. And just keep in mind that we have a delay of between 2 and 5 seconds as well, and the software is going to have to go ahead, well, the software is going ahead and visiting each site and Google and getting all these keywords. You've got a elapsed time down here as well, telling you how this works. And just to make notes as well, guys, you can actually click the X button down here, up here, and let the software run whilst minimized, so you can continue to do whatever you're doing without even knowing that the software is even there running in the background. And then you can go ahead and click on show, and you can see the software again. And as you can see, it's just completed. We've got 283 results using the one keyword, which was Bitcoin, and using related boost. Now, let me just make notes, guys. Site Supreme gets you many more keywords, and when it comes to Turbo, then Turbo gets you so many keywords that you can actually control down here how many keywords you want Turbo to get before it stops, guys, because it's so powerful. Okay, so let's just go have a look at these results down here, guys. So this is the Bitcoin file, and it's got 22 kilobits, so this is definitely the one from Related Boost. I'll open this up, guys, and as you can see, we've got many more keywords down here. Okay, we've got titles, we've got descriptions. I'm not going to maximize all of them, guys, because we're going to focus on some of them down here. But I can go up and down here, guys, and what you'll notice from going up and down here is that we've got the websites that are noted down here. Sometimes the websites are noted with only one keyword near it, and sometimes websites are noted with multiple keywords near them, because sometimes Google gives us multiple keywords for some websites, and sometimes it only gives us a few keywords for some websites, and sometimes it doesn't give us any keywords for them websites. So for websites that it hasn't given us any keywords for, we're not listing down here. Okay, but what can we do from here, and what do I like doing from here as well, guys? Okay, so the very first thing that I want to point out to you is, in fact, let me show you what I like to do first of all. I like to go by the amount of times that keywords have been found inside of Google while we're doing this search. So if you notice from here, with an 8 searches, okay, so with those 8 searches inside of Google, what we can do now is sort these from highest to lowest. So for example, let me do that first. Okay, and now we can actually see keywords that were noted the most amount of times inside of Google towards the top, okay, and the least amount of times toward the bottom. This just gives you a good starting point to see what keywords are noted inside of Google the most, and then be in a position to focus on them first. Using the understanding, or based on the understanding that, you know what, if keywords are found near more sites inside of Google multiple times, then the likelihood of those keywords being more important is going to be a little bit higher. Okay, so this is what we can do, guys. Now we can see keywords that were noted twice inside of Google as opposed to only being noted once. But at the same time, we're also able to see the website still, we're able to see the titles that are being used, and we're able to see the descriptions that are being used as well. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to close out of here. I've already got a file that I've done with Site Supreme and with Turbo as well, guys. I'm going to show you them. I'm not going to do them in front of you just to save you guys a little bit of time, but it works exactly the same way. But first of all, I'm going to go ahead and open up the LSI terms file. So it would have been this one here, and as you can see, we've got more LSI terms this time now. So we've got Bitcoin, Bitcoins, get Bitcoins, way to get Bitcoins, buy Bitcoins, and Bitcoin wallet, and stocks, and logins, and whatnot. So these are more terms that we've been able to find from Google, and the reason we've been able to find more terms, guys, is because the software's gone ahead and not only done a search for our main keyword, which was Bitcoin, but it also found these related terms inside of Google. Oops, let me just minimize this a bit. Because we've done a related boost, it found these related terms inside of Google, and then it's gone ahead and done a keyword, and then it's gone ahead and done a search for each one of these keywords that is found inside for related terms, and found those keywords for that as well. So we've been able to get more LSI terms. Okay, let me show you another file, guys. hopefully it'll make much more sense of how this works then. Okay, so here's a file down here, guys, and this was done through Site Supreme. And if I scroll up and down here, guys, as you can see, we've got loads and loads of keywords down here. In fact, I'll actually go down even more. We've got something like 3,000 or 4,000 keywords. Oh, there you go, 3,892. So we've got 3,892 keywords down here, guys, and this wasn't even a full or big scrape. But what we can do now, guys, is as you can see, we've got many more occurrences. Okay, so we can actually sort these, from top to bottom. Okay, and as you can see, we've got keywords that are noted inside of Google over 10 times now, guys, through this search that we've done. However, what you'll also notice is, let me try and point this out to you. So you got buy Bitcoin with stolen credit card, buy Bitcoin with stolen credit card, how to buy Bitcoins with PayPal, how to buy Bitcoins with PayPal, how to buy Bitcoins with PayPal. Now, this is going to become a bit of a nuisance, guys, having to scroll through all of these duplicates. Now, just remember, the software allows you to remove these duplicates if you want to, but if you're going to remove the duplicates, then it's not going to be able to calculate how many times these keywords were found during your scrape. So what we do instead is we remove duplicate combos. Duplicate combo is, for example, this website here, bitcoinmining.com, might be found for Bitcoin mining free, but then we might be doing another search inside of Google and the same website might rank, and Google might notice or note exactly the same keyword, in which case the software allows you to delete those duplicates. So anyway, how can we work with all of these duplicate keywords? So what I like to do, guys, inside of Excel, really quick trick, highlight both of the cells down here, go over to a data view and remove duplicates. When you remove the duplicates, guys, as you can see, 863 duplicates found. When you remove the duplicates, now you're able to see only unique keywords and the amount of times they're actually noted inside of Google. So how to buy Bitcoins with PayPal was noted 10 times inside of Google. So to me, this is telling me that, you know what, this was noted 10 times inside of Google. So the likelihood of this keyword being more important than other keywords might be a little bit higher, but that doesn't mean I should discount any of the other keywords as well, guys. Okay, so for example, how to buy Bitcoins with PayPal, how to get a Bitcoin wallet, Bitcoin mining free. These were all, and this one as well, buy Bitcoins with a stolen credit card, guys. Now, even though no matter how dodgy that sounds, these were actually found inside of Google 10 times each, guys. And this was on our small search. So obviously when you're doing a larger search and you're working with, for example, Turbo, you know, you might even find some occurrences down here of 20, 50, 60, really depending on how long you're letting this run for. Okay, how to buy Bitcoins with credit card, how does Bitcoin make money, can I use Changely in the UK, Coin Corner review, buy Bitcoins UK debit card, how to get a lot of Bitcoins for free. So all of these keywords, guys, are valuable keywords that, you know what, we should really look to target. In fact, guys, what we can do is we can go ahead and copy some of these keywords. In fact, I'll show you this now on video, guys, because many of you guys might also be wondering how can you get search volume now that Google is working with agency level accounts. So what I'll do, I'll actually, oops, I don't want to go to Dreamweaver. Just give us a second, guys. Okay, I'll actually put this on here. And we'll go over to Google. I believe I've got the URL already open. Here we go, guys. Okay, so free keyword search volume tool from searchvolume.io. In fact, guys, as you can see, I've already visited this website because I was actually playing with this a little while ago. And you can actually see it's got keywords down here that are being revealed for us as well. In fact, guys, one keyword that was being revealed was Storybase. And I was like, why is this ranking for Storybase? So if you don't know what Storybase is, guys, you can go over there and do keyword research on Storybase as well. So what I've done is I actually went to this website and I clicked on Control F and I typed in story. When I typed in story and clicked on next, as you can see down here, guys, it says the Storybase team. So this is actually owned by Storybase. It's powered by Storybase as well. So there's no wonder that this website is actually being found for Storybase, and Google is telling us, well, you know what, this website's also be ranking for Storybase, which is brilliant. There you go, guys. Just shows you how cool this is. What we're going to do now is we're going to paste the keywords down here. It allows you to paste 800 at a time, guys. You can choose your Google location. I'm going to do United States, and I'm going to click on submit. When I click on submit, what we can see now is we can now see all of the keywords that we gave. Well, it doesn't show us all of the keywords, guys, but from the keywords that we gave this software or this website, it's giving us all the keywords that actually have monthly search volume associated with them, guys. Okay, and then you can be in a position to really quickly, for example, export this. You can save the file. You can open it with Excel. You know what? save it over. Oh, let's open it up. Okay, so this is actually a comma delimited file, guys, so you will have to separate this by a comma, but now you can actually see all of the keywords, and you can also see after the comma what the monthly search volume is as well. And obviously if you wanted to work with just this website here, and you wanted to work with these filters here, so you got things, so you can see all the monthly search volume down here, and then you can be in a position to think, well, you know what, guys, this has got 480 searches, and it's a long tail keyword, how to buy bitcoins with PayPal. It was also noted down here, 10 times to be found inside of Google with the search that we've done. So this would be a very cool keyword to go out there and try to rank for, guys. So anyway, this is how you can work with rival keywords, guys. You're going to be in a position to find out the websites that are ranking inside of Google, and then to dig down even deeper to find out the kind of keyword that they're ranking for. You're able to perform some serious research areas that you're not able to perform in any other software, guys. And to be honest with you guys, we've developed, this is our 5th keyword research tool, and none of the keyword tools that we've compared these results with have been able to actually bring back all of the results that rival keywords get you. In fact, guys, we went out there and worked with other keyword research tools as well. So after performing a turbo search, and I was left with, I don't know, 50 or 60,000 keywords, I actually compared them with Niche Genetics. I compared them with many of our other tools, and I also used third-party tools, guys, that are paid-for tools, and they weren't able to find all the keywords that we were able to find down here. And the cool thing about this, guys, is that you're actually going ahead and starting off your keyword research from websites that are already ranking and optimized to rank inside of Google, finding out what they're also ranking for, and then being able to do your research from that point onwards. So it's kind of like reverse engineering your competitors to find out, basically to use their research, and then to be in a position to go ahead and start your research from there. Okay, but this isn't even the best part of rival keywords. Well, it is one of the best parts, guys, I'm not going to lie to you, but we've got something even more, precise, and allows you to perform your research with even more precision. So let me get out of here and let me show you exactly what that is, guys. Okay, so with rival keywords, guys, I've already mentioned we've got Turbo, we've got Site Supreme, we've got Related Boost, and we've got rival keywords. So just to keep in mind one more time, guys, rival keywords works with your one keyword, and it will go ahead and get your keywords based on the top 10 ranking sites. Related Boost will do exactly the same as rival keywords, but it will also go ahead and scrape the related keywords from Google and then go ahead and do another search for each one of the related keywords. Sometimes you get about 7 to 8 keywords from Google, okay, as related terms. Site Supreme, guys, is, let me show you how this works. So if I open up this file here, let's go over to N. Okay, if I open up this file here, guys, so these were keywords that we found inside of Google from our main keyword, which was Bitcoin. And these were keywords that were found near websites. Okay, so these are websites that are ranking, and these were the keywords that are found near these websites that are ranking, other than the related terms. Okay, what Site Supreme does now is, after it scraped all of the keywords from the websites that are ranking on page 1, it will go ahead and do a search for each one of the keywords that it found. And then it will go ahead and find even more keywords for you. So you can find many more keywords. So if you just imagine this is 25 keywords from the one keyword, now it's going to go ahead and find another 25 keywords for each one of these keywords, for example. Okay, now Turbo, guys, the way Turbo works is it works exactly the same as Site Supreme, but it also continues to scrape the related terms and continues to do a search for each one of them. So just imagine it's come along, it's found all these keywords, now it's going ahead and doing a search for buy Bitcoin, and it's going to find all the keywords, but then it's going to also find the related terms for when it does a search for buy Bitcoin, and then it's going to do a search for that, and it's going to continue to go on and on and on and on, guys, and it doesn't stop. So that's why you have full control of when to make this stop yourself. Okay, so let's just show you the real cool part of what I like doing, guys. And this is in this tab here, Advanced Search. Now, with Advanced Search, guys, this allows you to add your own competitors, to add your own websites, to add your own parameters, advanced parameters, so that you can force Google to show you keywords that these websites are ranking for. Okay, so it doesn't always work with, it doesn't have to just work with your competitors, but I'll start off by showing you how it can work with just your competitors, guys. Okay, so let's have a look. For example, I'm going to uncheck these. These are actual terms and parameters that we've added inside of here for you. Okay, but then you can go ahead and add your own parameters in here as well. So for example, you might be working in the plumbing industry, in which case you might already know who your competitor is. So you might have one competitor and you want to find out what keywords this particular competitor ranks for. Okay, so in which case you can actually import your own competitor in here in exactly the same way that I've imported or that I've added something like Facebook or Twitter. In fact, we'll work with Facebook just for this example, guys. Okay, what you can do now is you can add your keyword inside of here. So for example, Bitcoin, and we're going to work with your main Facebook or whichever parameters you work. You can actually multi-select multiple parameters, but just to give you an understanding, let's work with Facebook and Bitcoin, and I'm going to click on start, and as you can see, this is working at the moment. Let's just wait until it's completed and then we can go ahead and see the results. So 1 of 1, this is completed, guys, and I need to do this by date order. So okay, not the date or time order, let's have a look. 1047, that's this one here. Okay, so the very first thing that you're going to notice down here, guys, is all of these websites down here that are ranking inside of Google are only from the website that we actually selected down here, or from the parameter that we selected down here, guys. What we're also able to see now, guys, is keywords. Keywords that these websites or these URLs are being found for. So what you'll notice is many of these are going to be group URLs, or many of them are going to be, you know, fan pages, URLs and whatnot. Okay, so you got things like Facebook Messenger, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Facebook. I just want to buy Bitcoin, Bitcoin Facebook meme, Bitcoin Facebook twins. So it makes sense, guys. You know what? These keywords are being found for a page inside of Facebook about Bitcoin. Okay, you've got things down here, for example, Bitcoin Czar, where to get Bitcoins, Bitcoin, secure Bitcoin wallets. You've got another one here. Here's a group, guys. Best cryptocurrency Facebook groups, Bitcoin WhatsApp groups, Bitcoin groups on Telegram, Bitcoin group Germany. And you can go ahead, guys, and you can actually go ahead and let me just show you what you can do. You can go ahead, type in Bitcoin, you can type in Litecoin, you can type in blockchain, for example. Okay, and then you can go ahead and click on search. And what's going to happen now is going to do a search for all 3 of these keywords, guys, inside of Google. Oh, we're using 10 threads here. Okay, it's going to do a search for all 3 of these keywords inside of YouTube, guys, so that it can go ahead, inside of Facebook, and go ahead and prompt it to find even more keywords. So when I open this file up now, guys, what you'll notice is we've got all of these. I don't think that's opened up, has it? Okay, so so basically it will basically go ahead and get all of these down here. What I think I should do is go ahead and just turn this to 1 thread and click on start again. And give it a couple of seconds. Okay, so it looks like it's going through now. So we'll just let this complete and then we'll have a look at it. But basically what this is doing a search inside of Google based on our parameters and our keywords that we've added down here. So to force even more keywords down here. Okay, here we go. Okay, I think we've got maybe 1 or 2 other URLs that have come from here, but nothing much. But you know, you could add all of your keywords down there and literally force Google to tell you all the keywords that, you know what, Facebook is ranking for these. Okay, what you can do with this as well, guys, is, for example, I've added a bunch of parameters down here. You can have a related term search, you can do a defined search. In fact, guys, if you have PDF documents that are ranking inside of Google, then you can even scrape keywords from the PDF documents. You can do them from PowerPoint presentations, you can do them from videos, you can do them from documents and text files, and you can do them from absolutely everything, guys. It really, really is cool. And you can tell the software to add them all down here as well. Now, let's just say, for example, you wanted to add your own competitor in here. I don't know if I've actually added a demo down here. Okay, I have. I'll actually remove this, guys, and I'll add one in front of you now. So as you can see, you can actually remove the one, you have a remove link to actually remove any parameters that you've added yourself, but near the ones that we add for you as default, guys, you can't actually remove them, but you can always build onto this to make it exactly how you want. So to add your own websites or your own parameters or your own keywords in here, you just follow the same idea down here. You add your star, your asterisk sign, guys, where you want your keyword to be, so that's these keywords down here. Okay, and then you add whatever parameter you want after it. So site facebook.com, so site : and you'd add your own competitor. So for example, competitorurl.com. Okay, you'll save this over. I'll save this over to my desktop, for example. I'll just call it comp. Click on save, and then I can go ahead and click on import parameters. I can come along here, click on comp, and when I go down here towards the bottom, you can see that our competitor URL is now available for us to go ahead and do reverse analysis on there and find out exactly what keywords they're actually ranking for, guys. So this is Rival Keywords, guys. It's very lightweight, it's very quick, and it performs a multitude of tasks in a very short period of time. It's very different to any keyword research tool that we've ever developed, guys. And I can also assure you guys that after performing a number of tests ourselves with Rival Keywords, we were able to pinpoint and shortlist and find keywords that no other tool was able to find for us, guys. Okay, and at the same time, this has been in beta, guys. This was actually developed and it's been ready for a couple of months now. We've had multiple beta testers test this. They love the tool, guys, and it's a breath of fresh air when it comes to keyword research, especially when working with advanced search parameters and being able to tell the software who your competitor is and where you actually want to try and force Google to reveal those keywords for you. So anyway, guys, again, we go live with Rival Keywords this Friday, and we're giving you the opportunity to get yourself and to claim an enterprise license totally free of charge. We're going to be giving away several enterprise licenses. All you need to do is leave a comment below this video to let us know exactly what you think or what you feel about this software, and to also let us know how you feel you know, keyword research with this type of spin on top of keyword research is actually going to help you and your business. We all know that ranking for the right keywords is very, very important for all of us. We want to be found for the right keywords so that we can, you know, we can convert our traffic, and Rival Keywords lets you and gives you the keywords that your competitors are already ranking for so that you can start off from their research and do even better yourself. So anyway, we go live this Friday, the 22nd of June, guys. Just leave a comment below this video. We always give away several enterprise licenses, guys. This is going to be no different, and we'll let you know who's going to be winning the enterprise licenses one day before we go live. So basically on Thursday, I'll be sending you out another email and making notes of exactly who's won the enterprise license. So yeah, leave a comment, guys. It's going to be free of charge. You're going to get the enterprise license, and I really hope you enjoy this video.